All right, appraisers, this is Brandon with Choice Valuation, and this is our sneak peek video of the new trend dashboard screen. Now, essentially, the reason we built this, and we just decided on building it 3 or 4 weeks ago, is because Fannie Mae announced 3 or 4 weeks ago that they are no longer going to be requiring the 1004 MC. And I was personally never a big fan of that form. It's still going to be in Spark, so you can always use it. You just click this button, switch over to the 1004 MC. In fact, it will be the default for most of you, but you can just switch over and make the trend dashboard your default if you want. But there was a lot of limitations to this form. Now in Spark, we never based things on the form. We had basically behind the scenes a really meaty and robust and fully customizable analysis. So as you go and hover over the checkboxes, Spark shows you the analyses that you wanted to see. So in this case, when I'm analyzing sale price, I see these 4 analyses. You can use multiple sets of data, multiple periods of time, multiple different features like median price, price per square foot, all that kind of stuff. But that was all there, but you were still kind of limited in what order they showed up in because you're limited to how the 1004 MC was built, and also what features are being analyzed. So maybe some of these are not really relevant to your market, and so you don't need to see them. So it's kind of worthless to have them there. So we decided to just give you more control. And so that's what the trend dashboard screen is. So first of all, as you see, when I come over to the trend dashboard screen, I have sale price first instead of number of comparable sales settled. It's showing you those same 4 analyses that you saw on the MC when I hovered over the checkboxes, but here they're just right there in front of your face, so you can quickly see, okay, based on all 4 of my analyses, they're ranging between 0.2% a month increase to 0.6% a month increase. So you can make your decision if you want to call that stable or increasing or declining or fluctuating. And we'll get into fluctuating in a minute here. But then you have, like I said, control over the feature sets that are being analyzed. So we call each of these rows a feature set. You can see I've got price, supply, marketing times or days on market, concessions, and distressed properties. Now, if you think distressed property is something you want to analyze more up here, like right before marketing time, then you just put it right there, and that's how it'll work. Or if you want to add a feature set that's not being analyzed, you just click Add Feature Set, choose what you want to add in, maybe price ratio, and it throws it right down there at the bottom. And just like everything else, if you decide you don't like it, you just hit the X and you can remove it, so you're no longer analyzing it. So really just giving you a little more control than you had before when you were within the 1004 MC. And then a few other features. So as you hover over this to decide whether it's increasing, stable, fluctuating, or declining, Spark shows you the range down here and the actual feature. So if you're analyzing median price per square foot, it shows you the median price per square foot for that feature set and the range, in this case, $94 to $181. Now, these are all median price per square foot, but for you, it might all be median price, however you prefer to analyze things. And if you want to dive in even further, you just click the little eyeball icon. It shows you the chart for that particular analysis, and you can see the table of data down here. You can also click on any one of these bars in the chart and see the data itself, really dive in even more. Something here that you think shouldn't be here, you just right click and remove it. I don't recommend removing things that shouldn't be removed just to make something look nice. Only remove it if you have a legitimate reason. And you can also change something. So if you happen to see that an agent typed in the wrong sale price, just click on it, type in whatever the right price is, hit go back, and then Spark will update everything on the fly. All right, and then something else I haven't shown you yet are the comments. So just like in Spark right now, you have control over the comments. You can have them built based on whatever analyses you want and customize them further even within that. And so you just click View Comments. You can see the comments that are going to go into your report. Again, only if you choose for them to go into your report, and also your choices. So I chose stable for these, fluctuating for that, and declining for distressed properties. And that'll all go into my report if I want it to. And then something else you probably noticed when you saw this is we have this little speedometer looking thing here. We call it the market indicator. And basically all it's doing is it's taking your selections, so stable, shortage, under 3 months, seller concessions are prevalent, they're fluctuating, all that stuff. It's taking it all and just saying, okay, the appraiser made 4 positive selections, 4 neutral, and 1 negative, and here's about where the market stands based on those selections. And then the thing I told you I'd talk about is fluctuating. What is that? Right now you've got increasing and declining and stable, and that's what you're used to. But you might have a situation where your sale prices don't have an increasing trend. Maybe they don't have a declining trend, but you also don't really want to call it stable because maybe they're just jumping all over the place. So in that case, you could call it fluctuating. And we do consider this term right here to be a neutral one. So if you choose it, it's going to show up as neutral in here. It's not a positive or a negative term, but you have control over it. So if you don't like the word fluctuating, you just click this little gear icon and you can change it to whatever you want. Seasonal, cyclical, volatile, whatever it is, you change it to that, and that's how it'll go in. So you can control it. All right, that's pretty much it. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. We hope you like it, and we plan on having this fully launched by sometime the first week of September. And at that time, I'll have a longer video going into details on it. Thank you.